This is Ram Man. I'm back with another video, another topic. Hit that like button, hit that cash app, $Ran 8239. Subscribe to the channel, bringing you good content to make you think, content to make you aware. Now, this topic is going to be about music and television had men simping. Yes, that's right. Music and television had men simping. Now, growing up in the United States of America, you know what I'm saying? The music we listen to. Like, I know for me being a black man in the black culture, the type of music we had as far as like rhythm and blues, slow jams, the romantic type music we had. You know what I'm saying? I still listen to it to this day, but I'm just saying like how we actually live by it as far as like we would actually try to do lots of things that say on the man's side, like he was singing to a woman, that those men would sing in the song, we would try to portray it and do. Because you had your great artists, R&B artists back then. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with for singing to your woman if she your woman officially and she doing what she's supposed to. Now that makes perfect sense. I remember that post that was well, it was a couple months ago. It had what's his name, 21 Savage, where he was talking about men not singing to you women no more because y'all, HOs. Yeah. And what social media promotes on Facebook, Instagram, all these social media platforms is women dressing half naked, women showing off their bodies, women wearing face full of caked up makeup. Uh, for our black women, like weave, everywhere. Then lots of women just like being reckless on social media. I mean, like I say, social media could be a good thing and a bad thing. It exposed a lot. You know what I'm saying? But it changed definitely from when I was growing up back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like the R&B, like of course we was doing that type of stuff, but then like lots of us didn't have like the uncles, like the men in the family teaching us how we're supposed to go about when it comes to dealing with women. Then coming from a biblical perspective on how, we're supposed to deal with women as men. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have lots of us didn't have that principle growing up. We listened to the music, like the R&B music that was around and on TV, like the TV shows and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, take for instance, like um well, I won't say like I mean, we had some pretty good shows back in the 90s, I'd say, that had like a family structure and stuff. But this is the thing. One thing we didn't really see on TV or hear in the music and stuff, that men having multiple women, which is a man's nature to have more than one woman. We didn't have that on TV at all. You know what I'm saying? We definitely did not see that. I can't name one show that actually had a man that had two women that was living in his house, and he that was his two wives. Because in the United States they would call that what's that bigamy and stuff if you did it by the marriage state contract. But we all know that marriage is supposed to be when a man have sex with a virgin, they're supposed to become his wife. That's what marriage really is. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, sex supposed to equal marriage. But yeah, we didn't see those shows growing up when we was younger, back in the 90s and stuff. And then like music too. Like we didn't hear the music where it said like a person was singing about his wives or something. He was just singing about only like one woman. You know what I'm saying? That's all we heard in the music too. And then, like you say, you had your great artists out there, y'all. Your Keith Sweats, your R. Kellys, your Jodeci's, your Tevin Campbell's. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. Now, back in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can actually go up to a girl and tell her those lyrics, what Tevin Campbell said. You know, can we talk? You can go up to a girl, touch her on the hand. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. You know what I'm saying? She would actually be amazed. She would be like, wow, this guy actually came up to me, touched me on the hand, and asked me he want to know my name. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this is back in the 90s. We could actually do that. Times was totally different back then. You know what I'm saying? Then you got your Jodeci. What's that song? Come and talk to me. I really wanna meet you. Now, you can sing that to a woman and you can actually do that. And hey, the women used to love that. You know what I'm saying? And who else? Like Joe, you had Joe. Man, there's so many different artists. It's crazy, but yeah. But like I say, times have changed. See, when the internet came about too, when people started getting on the internet and when dating sites started going up, I don't even know when the first dating app was actually, or dating site was. I don't even know. I know it had to happen back in I think the late 90s, probably about 97, well, probably about 98 or something like that. It slowly started gradually to, when the 2000s came and stuff, started changing the game. You know what I'm saying? But TV and music had us simping as men. You know what I'm saying? And then you see when social media came out, when YouTube came out and stuff, when man got to talk about these things on the YouTube platform, then it started expanding to other platforms too, like your Instagrams, your YouTube, your Facebooks. Then you had TikTok come out, and then and of course you got the women's side where they say what they what they feel that a man's not doing for them and all this type of jibber jabber and stuff like that. But it's never gonna change where the men are the key holders to relationships, women. That's one thing you gotta realize too. And when men like hold that standard and say, no, if a woman's not doing this and doing that, I'm not gonna be with her. You know what I'm saying? See, this is the thing too, also too. Shouts out to Rango T reaction on this too. Like a man can't sleep with you without your permission, ladies. That's the thing. So if you're not following his lead and following what the standards he got set forth, then he's not gonna give you that relationship. And also too, these women still gonna go out here and have sex with these men too. That's the thing. They still, even though the man's not gonna give them a relationship, they still gonna go out there and have sex with different men. They just gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Lots of they don't care. They just don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause they'll say, "Oh, I'm single," but if you having sex with a man, you not single. You not single, woman. Like you with this man you had sex with. You tied to this man. You bound to this man now. Since you had sex with him, you're not single. So stop saying you're single. You know what I'm saying? I say it need to be some type of like test, lie detector test or something. Like if especially like if a woman says she's single, like put the lie detector test, put some like what she could put on and If she say she's single, because we know if she having sex with a man, she's not single. And if she say that, she gets shocked or something like, okay, we just found out you're not single. Some shit like that. But yeah, back to the topic. Um, the music had us simping, and TV had us simping. Like these shows that come on, like nothing wrong. Say for instance, I give you an example like the Cosby Show or whatnot. Now I'm gonna have to say, of course, Bill Cosby had a beautiful wife on the show. Well, I forgot what's her real name, but dang, I forgot what was her name on the show. I Her name slipped my mind, but she was a beautiful lady. Um, and they had their kids and stuff like that. Seemed like a very happy family. I know she was a lawyer, and he was a doctor, and yeah, that just one step. But like I said, you didn't see shows where men had multiple wives. That's the thing we didn't grow up seeing. But um, hmm, trying to think of a show. I mean, throughout a lot of shows and stuff, we did see like men like gradually. I think when it started being in like the late '90s and stuff, you start seeing shows where like men would go out there and be sipping on these women and stuff and trying to win her validation over. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we thought we supposed to do it as men. Like do everything you can like for a woman, and she will appreciate that, and she will be loyal to me. No, that nah. Cause if a woman gonna rock with you, she gonna rock with you regardless, even if you don't do none of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, a woman respect you if you don't do that. If you put your foot down, and say I ain't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you don't come correct, don't ain't coming out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, TV had us sipping, and music had us sipping. Uh, yeah, like the Isley Brothers when they was out living for the love of you. Yeah, oh, classics right there. They made so many good songs like the Isley Brothers, Atlantic Star, Tony Tone, Mid Condition, Casey and JoJo. Who else? I go on and on. Genuine. Oh, Genuine came out like in what, 97, 98. Um, hmm. There's just so many artists. I go on and on all day. But yeah, this is Ren Man. I just want to drop that video on you people out there. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that cash app, $Ren 8239. Peace out.